beautiful area down here, especially in the spring. Everything's in bloom. You can see the path is well defined. If a tree does come down like the one in front of you, people, volunteers, they come down. You're not allowed to touch the wood. You can cut it up and throw it back. You're not allowed to take the wood. And they're certainly not allowed to sell it. They do watch that. The park rangers come down maybe once, twice a month, or if there's a complaint, they'll come down more often. We're heading down to the lake right now, and again, the path is for our enjoyment only. No motorcycles, but certainly lawn tractors, golf carts, side by side like we're on right now, and we're going to take, I hope Ben, the real estate agent, can swim, because we're going to get wet right now. It's a beautiful lake, like I said, 17,000 acre lake, 25,000 acre state park. They built it in 1933. First 20 years, nothing was allowed, and then of course in 53 they allowed rowboats. 20 years later they allowed 9 horsepower motors, and then 40 years later they allow 20 horsepower motors. So you know, it has evolved. But one thing that has stayed the same, this is one beautiful lake. Beautiful lake. Ben and I are walking right to the lake. This is where me and my wife come down here every so often. We walked on, good exercise. And we have our fishing poles. One of the neighbors here builds this bench and a few others. And we're going to go ahead and as you can see, Dawn and I have been here since 1981, and we love it. We absolutely love it. And again, the very north end of Pymatuning Lake, Blackjack is up there. Wilson Boat Launch is right up there where that little house is, right up here. This is where we put our boats. As you can see, we already have one of the docks in. There's 9 or 10 that go in. And great fishing, great swimming, and great boating. You can do a lot on this lake. Or if you don't like to, you could just go down to Linesville Beach and just, you know, there's so much to do. The feel of a small town, that's what the appeal. This property, I hated to put it up for sale. It really is an opportunity. Again, over 27,000 square feet. You have great neighbors. One quiet, beautiful. And the weekends aren't bad up here either. People do respect each other's space. Ride your bikes around you can ride your bike, you know, to the lake. We all have a good time. Any other questions, I know Ben will be happy to answer them. But it's just beautiful down here. We see bald eagles all the time down here, all the time. That's Clark Island there, the largest island on the lake. 7.5 mile shoreline, 7.5 mile. And yeah, how long ago, Mr. Clark and his family, there is a foundation on the south end of there. That's where we know of one pair of bald eagles. They have a home over here, and they're beautiful to watch. They have tournaments here too. Every now and then they got walleye tournaments, they got muskie tournaments, and as you can see, it's just a beautiful area. What I like about it, it's quiet. It's not, if you want to go fast on your boats and do all that, this is not the place. Go to Conaway Lake. This place is for, again, even with 20 horsepower, you're not allowed to water ski, nothing like that. You have to go by the rules, and they do check. The park comes up here, and they're good. DCNR does their job. They're a good bunch.